It is Saturday, so that means that it is time to talk about some new releases in Korean music in this episode of the K-Pop Blast, so let's get it started. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK-Pop, and I want to welcome you back for another episode of the K-Pop Blast. Of course, like I said, since it is Saturday, we are talking all about new releases in K-pop and other big releases in Korean music that I know about. So I have got for you a couple new releases that have just been announced that don't officially have dates yet. We don't know much about them other than that they are happening. And I'm going to talk about a couple releases that I found out about this week, but they've been dated to happen this next week that is upcoming right now. So let's get straight into it with the first, group that I want to talk about. DSP Media has the other day just announced and launched basically the social media profiles and the actual website for a brand new group that they're planning to debut called, April. I'm assuming because it's April, it's going to be a girl group, and just because of the entire, white and pink design of the website and all that stuff, that they're debuting another girl group, although maybe it could be a boy group, who knows exactly. I don't have any other further information because that is the first I've ever heard that this was actually going to be a thing, I believe. I might have heard about it earlier in the year, but I cannot remember. But last time I looked earlier in the day before I recorded this, the countdown on their website until basically an official announcement and more official information is released, it said 33 hours. So you can be expecting to find some more information on that, sometime Monday in Korea. So that is, technically sometime Sunday afternoon to evening in the United States. You can be expecting to have all of the information that you want to know about this upcoming group, at your hands, available on the computer. So that is very exciting. New music, new groups in K-pop is what gets me excited. I don't know, maybe more than anything else, but it definitely is one of the most exciting things in, as far as K-pop releases that, at least that's for me what it is. So we're moving on to the next one. Not specifically joining the July comeback rush, Tiara has been, announced or confirmed for a comeback in the first week of August. The date for that, I have not seen an actual official date for that, but there's quite an interesting, time. It's about a year, I guess you can say, not a year, less than a year since their last comeback, which to me, it's going to be a really interesting thing to see how they follow that song up with, with the song's basically going to be in the middle of summer, because of course, if you've been following K-pop, if you've been watching my music video reactions, you know that every single girl group that has released a song this week or this summer has absolutely gone with the summer style for the most part. And it's just been like a constant stream of summer songs from girl groups and boy groups alike, and it is, I don't really see the trend breaking, but who knows? If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be T-ara, because I don't know, I'm gonna say because they tend to do what they want, but they do have a bit of a, flair for doing some interesting things, semi-interesting things, although even though they get criticized for being very boring all the time. But T-ara is always a very interesting group to look out for. And so I'm excited for that. The first week of August, I'm probably going to miss it since I'm going to be at KCON, but you'll definitely be seeing my reaction to that once I get back. So we got to move on now to talking about brand new releases that we've got confirmed dates for, and they just all happen to be next week. NCA is the first comeback of the week that I am really excited and interested about, because first off, NCA is a solo artist that I absolutely love. She just has something about her that I just really like, and I believe this is going to be her third song of 2015. She's been really busy releasing music and just promoting constantly. It's been a very busy year, and it's again a really interesting time because again, July, August is right in that time frame for prime time for summer themed songs. But looking at the thumbnail for the music video teaser that was released, the thumbnail is giving me a bit of a sexy vibe, although admittedly the thumbnail is only about like that big, so I cannot actually say for sure what it actually looks like and what the image is depicting, but I definitely know that she is there, and it definitely looks like she is dressed a little more sexily than she ever has been in her entire career, and that definitely has me interested. I would know for sure if I watched the music video teaser, but I stay away from teaser videos and teaser pictures as much as I possibly can so that I get an absolutely pure, impression on the song when I do my music video reaction. I don't want to know anything about it before I come into it, other than what I would like to see from them as a new comeback. So NCA making a comeback on Monday in Korea. It's very, very exciting for me, and I'm hoping, not hoping, I know that it's probably going to be a pretty good song. So that'll be coming up tomorrow-ish, Monday. It'll be coming up in a couple of days on my channel, so keep an eye out on that one. Hello Venus is another group that is slated for a comeback next week, and that one happens to be coming up on Wednesday. And from the group teaser image, I guess it's got the date on this that they had to post at the top of the article, where they talked about the confirmation of the date. The thumbnail, or that image there, gives me the feeling, of course, that it's going to be a summer song, and it's a bit of an interesting thing considering that how are they gonna this is basically going to be a follow-up song to Wiggle Wiggle. And I guess even though you may or may not consider Wiggle Wiggle to be a big release from Hello Venus, it's definitely gonna be something really, 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 really different. And the curious thing to me, I guess the thing that's most interesting to me is, I guess the biggest question I have, I should say, is are they actually gonna drop that super sexy style that they went with in their previous song? Are they going to tone it back a little bit, or are they just going to kind of keep it, but they're going to be dressed differently and it's going to be a differently styled song? Who knows exactly? We won't be able to find that out until when it gets released next week. So, like I said, it's interesting to me. One, Hello Venus is making a comeback. That's a pretty, decently exciting thing. Number two, I'm really, really interested to see how they follow up their previous release with this brand new song. We're going to close out the episode with the final release that I want to talk about, and that is GFRIEND making their first ever K-pop comeback next week. I believe this is it's going to be the end of the week. I think Thursday or Friday. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't write it down like I should have. But the thing that I'm excited for this, because of course, one, I have to mention this because this is their first comeback as a group in their entire history, which is a landmark in and of itself. They've managed to last until, survive their debut, which was a really good debut. They had a very, very strong debut, and I think being lumped in with a scandal against Girls' Generation drew some attention to them as well, which is very, very good. I like that. It, turned out to be a good thing for them, I believe. So, GFRIEND had, made their debut, got embroiled in scandal for, plagiarizing or copying or being too similar to Girls' Generations Into the New World. And as a result, that made people check them out, because who knows? People, of course, you want to hate new groups. People always love to hate in K-pop, it seems. And so they checked them out. They got some attention. Everyone was like, hey, you know what? This is actually really, really good. I love it. And, I was one of those people who, checked it out. One, because I had to as part of my YouTube channel. And I loved it. It was fantastic. So I'm really, really eager to see how they, again, follow that up. I'm again anticipating, because they're a girl group releasing a song in the middle of July, that this is going to be another summer song, which isn't bad. But to be honest, I'm getting really, really sick and tired of this visual style and all that. So maybe they're going to change it up. Maybe they won't. Who knows for sure? I cannot say, but it is very, very interesting. And of course, with a debut group making their first comeback, it is a very, very exciting landmark for, fans of that group, such as myself, and, members of that group itself. So there you go. That is going to be it for this episode of the K-Pop Blast. I do hope that you enjoyed it. As always, Saturdays are going to be all about new music releases. We're talking about confirmed dates and rumors. It's a very exciting topic. I love covering it. So that is super, super awesome. Hopefully, I can keep this on track and we can keep doing this week after week, except for the week that I'm in KCON, because of course I will be in LA for KCON on Saturday and Sunday, the August, 2nd and 3rd. Yes. Or 1st and 2nd, I should say. Whatever dates they are, I cannot remember, but I do know at some point that I will be there. So that is going to be it for this episode of the K-Pop Blast. As always, I'm going to thank you for watching. And before we close it out, I'm going to let you know we are going to basically highlight the next week of upcoming K-pop releases as far as I know, or at least highlight the ones that I am definitely anticipating that you should be looking forward to as well. So like I said, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.